I struggled really, really bad with anxiety. I've had it since I was 13 years old. I used to find it really hard being in the house on my own. The worst part was sort of at night time, and the anxiety quickly developed into sleep paralysis. So every night I'd really struggle to get to sleep. I'd have really, really bad nightmares. I used to feel virtually pinned to the bed. I'd struggle to wake myself up. When I did eventually wake up, I was too frightened to go back to sleep. But I remember saying to friends, you know, if I could just get rid of my anxiety, it'd change my life, and that's all I really want, is for it to go away. My next door neighbour Janet comes to the Living Rock Church. She's been coming a while, and she'd been telling me for some time about the church, and at the time obviously I had this strange attitude towards God that I didn't believe, not in the slightest. And she'd for a few days been popping over to see me and asking if I was okay. I was really down at the time and really depressed, and my anxiety was really bad. And she said there's a person called Arne Skagen who comes and does a talk, and he talks a lot about hope. And I think it would do you a lot of good if you came along. Just give it a try. I eventually went with a bit of persuasion, especially when Janet said there was some singing and tea and coffee. I thought, you know, it doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound that scary. We went into a side room and we prayed. And he said, Kathryn, will you accept Jesus into your life? And I remember taking a deep breath, and I thought to myself, do you know, why wouldn't you? How can it be a bad thing? Why not give this a try? Why not try and have a bit of faith? Things couldn't have got much worse, so let's give it a go. And I really meant it, and I said yes. I noticed sort of after a few weeks, I was sleeping at night. There was no sleep paralysis. I didn't feel anxious every day. It sort of gradually started to go away. I was baptised in November, and since then it's gone. I've had nothing. I don't ever think about it anymore, really. I go to bed and sleep really well, and if ever I do sometimes just feel a bit down or a bit low, which is quite rare now, I just talk to him and pray to him, and sometimes just say his name, and it just reminds me how good he is.